Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Firmly in the back half of the season now, Clark, and each game seems to take on a little more importance.
Yeah, well, it's crystallized for teams, Kevin. I mean, they know what they need to do to achieve their goals, and there's little time left to waste.
Here's Holland. Outside Stojakovic. It's good from long range. Stojakovic has got the first points up on the board for the Kings. Anderson passes to Romero. Now Walker beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Holland. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Deep two from Stojakovic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Romero, guarded by Jackson. Walker with a clean look. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Walker, more than capable stretch four. A big man with range for days. And how about the confidence?
Now here's Jackson. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Deep two from Stojakovic. Misses the jumper.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I like the movement right there. Setting that screen, then getting into position to score.
Jackson passes to Holland. Shoots. Walker with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Down low, shot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Kings. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
The defender overzealous that time.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
3 shots.
That's good from Jackson. Good on the second free throw.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stojakovic against Anderson. Romero, the pass to Anderson. To the middle. Here's Chop.
First
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Jackson kicks to Holland. Over in the corner, Ellis. Pass to Stojakovic. It's Jackson atop the key. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Jop. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. And he lobs it up. And taken away by Ellis. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Portland. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. And, of course, Sacramento, a half game back. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 Crew Awards.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Anderson outside. Pass to Walker. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well.
What's so impressive about Stojakovic is how lethal a shooter he is, and he's somebody that rarely misses from the charity stripe.
The Kings shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stojakovic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Walker is screen on Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Holland. Stojakovic against Patterson. Stojakovic, the pass to Holland. Jackson with it. Takes a 3. Walker with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Tries it from 9. The kick out to Anderson. And Portland again with the bucket.
Using that mid-range area to find points. Good offensive awareness that time pays off.
Jackson passes to Holland. Here's Stojakovic. And Jop with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Isley's checked in for Patterson.
Howard Isley.
Taking the lid off.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Romero guarded by Jackson. Walker's shot is off. The Kings trail by 3. Right side Jackson. Collins kicks to Stojakovic. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Stojakovic has got a couple of threes now in the first for Sacramento.
And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Anderson outside for the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Stojakovic dishes to Jackson. Back to Stojakovic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Here's Stojakovic. The Blazers getting the bucket.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint, here's Romero, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jackson passes to Holland. There's the screen. Stojakovic with the 3. A rebound by Isaac. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Kings.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Sinks the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Holland. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. No coverage that time. Stojakovic has got 14 points for the game.
What control from Stojakovic on the jumper. He can find offense just about anywhere.
Pass to Walker. A 3-ball. Holland with the rebound. The Kings trail by 5. Ellis kicks to Jackson. Here's Holland. Kings moving the ball around. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, Anderson. Back to Walker. Here's Romero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Portland.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Theo Ratliff. He's just for Ellis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Fans, please give a round of applause for your dance team.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Redick is checked in.
Substituting on the court.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the King. 7-point differential. There's the pick for 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Isley. Now Walker. And the layup falls. 13 points for Walker.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. And right now, boy, he is cooking.
Smith outside. Now Jackson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Here's Isley. Nothing on the board. Redick is in the corner. Diawara, the pass to Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Patterson, he's checked in for Portland. Free throw, no good for Walker.
A stretch four who also does a good job getting his teammates involved. Walker, an integral part of any team that he's on.
Smith, the pass to Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 5 now.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
To the wing on the left. Stolen by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ratliff. Banked in off the glass. Here's Isley. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Madison passes to Isley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Stojakovic is checked in for the Kings. The Kings trail by 6. Here's Lou. No scoring in this one. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
One of the things you like about Lou is that he doesn't force up shots on the perimeter. He takes high percentage looks.
Pass to Redick. Walker against Turkoglu. Walker the pass to Isley. 6 to shoot. Redick for 3. Offensive rebound. Hughes. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Sacramento's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Turkoglu kicks to Ratliff. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. Here's Isley. Pass to Walker. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. Fires from way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Portland out in front, up by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Kings.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Sacramento making their last shot. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Owens dishes to Redick. Fires from 14. Ratliff with the rebound. The Kings leading. And here's Stojakovic. Turkoglu passes to Ratliff. On the wing, Stojakovic. There's a screen. Back to Ratliff. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Owens passes to Isley. Now, here's Owens. Outside, Redick. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento leading by 3. Pass to Turkoglu. Here's Lou. On the wing, Stojakovic. Off target from three-point range. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Hughes. Rebound by the Kings. Ratliff's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. Pass to Ratliff. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Off target at the rim. Reddick against Ratliff. Owens with it. Patterson finds Reddick. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot to stop the drought. Patterson can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Ratliff. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Stojakovic dishes to Ratliff. Here's Smith. And he converts the layup. Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
Finishing inside through the contact there. Great focus.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Holland, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Smith.
Substituting on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Turkoglu passes to Holland. Here's Stojakovic. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Diawara. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Hunt. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hughes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For Portland, Hughes at the line for one.
And that one misses. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Stojakovic. Lays it up off the glass. Stojakovic has got 18 points.
The best way to pressure a defense is in transition. Nice job to get up the court there in a hurry.
Pass to Diawara. Outside, Redick. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Diawara with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Kings have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Lou passes to Holland. They set the pick. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. And Portland has possession. Romero, the pass to Diawara. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Isley. And here is Hughes. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ellis. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Isley. He has yet to score. Here's Hughes. Pass to Diawara. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Ellis. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Lou passes to Holland. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Sacramento making some changes. Van Horn comes in for Turkoglu. And it's Jackson in for Lou. Pass to Isley. Here's Diawara. Defended by Stojakovic. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Romero, the pass to Chuck. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, making sure of that one.
The Kings leading. Ellis outside. Here's Van Horn. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Romero, guarded by Jackson. To the inside. The shot's good from Isley. Isley's got his first 2 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Jackson passes to Holland. Now, here is Stojakovic. He's guarded closely. And Jock with the block. Here's Isley. Pass to Hughes. Romero, guarded by Jackson. Here's Diawara. It's hauled in by the Kings. Holland's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stojakovic with it. He's got 18. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Van Horn. Portland grabs the miss. Jop's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Hughes. Here's Diawara. They set the pick. Puts one up from 19. Holland with the rebound. Holland's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Stojakovic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Stojakovic has got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or...
Here's Isley. Pass to Diawara. Romero, guarded by Jackson. And now Sacramento on the break. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And you know, with those
One
numbers,
shot.
he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Chubb. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting for Portland. Shot. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the Kings making a change here. Ratliff is checked in. And he's good on the second. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 3-point lead. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Walker kicks to Anderson. Jackson against Walker. Clock at 6. Back to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Ellis surveying the D. Van Horn, the pass to Turkoglu. Sacramento moving it around. Jackson from long range. Here's Romero, and that one is hammered home.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
From deep, Turkoglu buries it from 3-point range.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu, showing off his skills there.
Romero, guarded by Jackson. On the wing, Walker. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Turkoglu dishes to Jackson. Ellis outside. Pass to Van Horn. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the Romero, the pass to Walker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And in a groove and showing no signs of slowing down. His offense has been pretty impressive here tonight.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Walker. The Kings trailing. Ellis, left side. Outside Jackson. From 12 feet out, Ratliff. And he dunks it down. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early. Portland has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assist from
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide open shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Walker. And again, it's Portland converting.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Turkoglu setting the pick for Jackson. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Van Horn. No good from outside. It's all tied in Sacramento. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
47.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Peja Stojakovic has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Romero, guarded by Jackson. Left side, Walker. Lets it go. Holland with the rebound. Sacramento's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Outside Jackson. Here's Van Horn, guarded by Walker. 4 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Keith Van Horn taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Anderson against Ellis. Anderson outside. There's the pick. Down low. Jop. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jop's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. The Kings shooting 43% from the field. Ellis outside. Pass to Van Horn. And here's Stojakovic. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Stojakovic has got 22.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Holland's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Van Horn, guarded by Walker. On the wing, Stojakovic. They set the pick. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got his 7th rebound here tonight. With the step back. Here's Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for Holland. He hits the second from the line. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Jackson.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Stojakovic. Red ball movement here by the Kings. And Jop with the block. Romero defended by Turkoglu. Anderson wide open. And he's good on the 3 ball. Anderson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Turkoglu against Walker. Anderson outside. Takes the 3. And Van Horn pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Ellis. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Stojakovic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Stojakovic showing you great focus there, working through that contact to finish the basket.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the free throw, no good. Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ellis outside. Pass to Stojakovic. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Offensive rebound. Here's Walker. And at last, they get one to fall. Walker's got 22. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Sacramento. Pass to Ellis. Here's Stojakovic. He's got 24. Fades and shoots. And Turkoglu with the basket on the assist by Stojakovic.
The mid-range now is a part of Turkoglu's game. So that means defenders really get no chance to relax when they're defending him.
Now here's Anderson. Inside. It's stolen. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. And he banks in the layup. Ellis has got 5. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Sacramento.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Snatched up. Shot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is how you finish.
Kings have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Ellis outside. Pass to Van Horn. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Shop's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Walker is screen on Ellis. Anderson passes to Chop. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Pass to Van Horn. Portland grabs the miss. Walker with it. He's got 22. Romero guarded by Jackson. Anderson outside. Walker against Stojakovic. Walker, bounce pass. Here's Chop. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson finds Ellis. Here's Van Horn. Looking to get it going. Outside for Jackson. Here's Van Horn. He has 5. Stolen by Walker. One-on-one here. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Ellis outside. Trying to end the drought. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Ratliff checked in for the Kings. Portland also making some changes. Diawara's checked in, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Anderson. Here's Isley. Outside, Walker. Portland moving the ball around. Redick dishes to Walker, and they pick up 2. And that's now 24 points for Walker.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Jackson passes to Ratliff. Outside Stojakovic. Here's Ellis, and Jock with the block. Walker with it, guarded now by Jackson. Walker the pass to Diawara. Here's Isley, right wing. Jock kicks to Redick. 5 on the clock, and the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 6-point Portland lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Lou's checked in.
Number 23, Teron Lou.
Pass to Diawara. Here's Jop. He's covered by Ratliff. Here's Jop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Portland, they have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. The Kings trail by 7. Goes to Lou. Here's the screen. Now here's Ellis. Clock at 6. Here's Turkoglu. It's good from the top of the key. Turkoglu's got 7 points in the game.
Great job sharing the basketball.
Outside, Walker. And here's Redick, guarded by Jackson. Diawara, the pass to Redick. Over to the wing. Walker is screen on Ellis. Diawara. Another shot. And that one's good. Chop. 18 points for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Lou. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Diawara. The Kings getting the bucket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Monte Ellis.
Hard work rewarded inside. Love to see that.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And the first one drops. Smith checked in for Monte Ellis. And a switch here also for Portland. Hughes is checked in for Walker. He hits both from the stripe. The Kings trail by 7. Smith outside. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Smith's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, he's knocking them down from deep.
Pass to Diawara. Now Hughes. Redick passes to Hughes. Over Turkoglu. The shot by Hughes, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Lou. There's a good screen. High post, Jackson. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Right at the free throw line. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Smith.
Outstanding recognition of the clock right there.
Isley the pass to Hughes. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Back to Redick. First trip to the line for him here.
At the free throw line for the Trailblazers, J.J. Redick, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Redick. And both free throws good for Redick. Here's Lou. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Smith outside. Pass to Jackson. Here's Lou. The tray. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Lou's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Redick surveying the D. Pass to Hunt from deep. That shot, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Lou. They set the pick. Over Isley. Lou can't get it to go. Portland leading. Here's Isley. Out to the wing. Hunt. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smith the pass to Lou. Now here's Ratliff. Now here is Stojakovic to take the lead. The rebound by Hughes. Here's Isley. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Redick. Here's Diawara. Defended by Stojakovic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Owens is checked in for Portland.
Owens.
Sacramento with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Lou. It goes straight through with the switch. Lou's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Kings. Portland trailing here. Outside, Redick. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Pass to Ratliff. Driving to the basket. Shot's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 26.
Saw the lane and did not hesitate.
And here's Redick. Here's Diawara. Defended by Stojakovic. Isley the pass to Owens. Here's Isley. Owens with it. Defended by Turkoglu. Redick inside the line. Ratliff pulls it in. Ratliff's got his 7th rebound here tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Monte Ellis is checked in for the Kings.
First team foul. In the lineup for your Kings, number 8, Monte Ellis.
Pass to Lou. This one for 3. Diawara with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Isley. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
The Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Ellis. To the paint. Here's Lou. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Lou's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Timeout, Blazers. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
All right, thank you, David. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Diawara. To the left side wing. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Ellis. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. Portland no good that time either.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
To the middle. Ratliff's shot is good. And it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Pass to Diawara. Left side, Redick. Here's Isley. Outside for Redick. Connects from three-point range. Redick's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Lou. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Hughes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Isley. Stojakovic against Redick. And here is Hughes over Ratliff. It's hauled in by Theo Ratliff.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Stojakovic with the 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. Hughes got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Diawara. Here's Isley. Romero, the pass to Isley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Zoelos will bring it up for Sacramento. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Howard Isley, second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Monte Ellis.
And that one falls for Monte Ellis. Some changes for Sacramento. Holland, he's checked in for Theo Ratliff. And it's Jackson in for Lou. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. Now Anderson. Pass to Patterson. Romero, guarded by Jackson. Down low, here's Walker. Count it. Walker's got 26 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
There's the pick. Here's Stojakovic. Holland, the pass to Stojakovic. Turkoglu outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Patterson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Ellis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ellis has got 9 points here in the second half. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been a benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Isley's checked in for Patterson. Here's Isley. Over Ellis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Isley. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Jackson. Takes it from 10. Picked him clean. On the wing, Walker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Timeout, Sacramento. And the Kings making a change here. Van Horn's checked in.
Keith Van Horn.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. Ellis outside. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Shop's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Anderson in the post, defended by Stojakovic.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Ellis kicks to Jackson. Here's Van Horn. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Kings lead by 3. Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Walker is screen on Stojakovic. Outside, Walker launches a 3, knocks down the 3-ball. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Romero, the pass to Anderson. Over Stojakovic. Anderson's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Romero, guarded by Jackson. There's Walker with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Walker's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Portland. And here's Jackson. Pass to Holland. On the wing, Stojakovic. A good-looking shot from the wing. Stojakovic has got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now, here's Walker. Over Van Horn. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Walker's got 17 points here in the second half. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Ellis outside. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Drops in the tray. Ellis has got 7 now in this quarter.
That is huge. He knows how badly they needed a bucket there.
Walker with it. To the inside. Here's Chubb. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here's Jackson. On the wings to Yakovich. Pass to Van Horn. Ellis in the post. And Chop with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Ellis finds Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Outside to Yakovich. That one's not going to go.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
Here's Chop. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Van Horn. Outside Stojakovic. A shot off that time. Anderson outside. Pass to Walker. Here's Chop. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Timeout, Sacramento. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Stojakovic. Bullseye! Timeout, Blazers. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is what it comes down to. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
And make some noise for your 916 crew.
A three off the inbound. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers here at Quicken Loans Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now that we've got some distance from the All-Star break, teams should be starting to get ready for the postseason right now.
Oh, yeah. This is a very exciting time. Everyone's had a chance to have some fun or rest up, and now it's full steam ahead to the postseason.
Now, here's Johnson against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Pass to Owens. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And so here's Portland. Pass to Walker. Six to shoot. Cavaliers with the rebound. Inside, Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Floats it up for Walker. On the wing, Johnson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Anderson from the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. To the paint. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Miller. Johnson's got his second basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Walker. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. It's good on the putback.
Sticking with the play and punching it back home. I love it.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Hornets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Romero, the pass to Anderson. Back to Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
No good on that one.
A stretch four who also does a good job getting his teammates involved. Walker, an integral part of any team that he's on.
And he sinks the second.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Johnson can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Walker surveying the floor. Walker a screen. Here's Romero. Cranes the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Johnson's got 9.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Walker. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Flashing that long-distance shooting ability. The D must get out there on Walker at the three-point line.
On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. The shot. And it's Johnson again missing. An even 3-on-3 break. A 3 from Anderson. It's rebounded by Warwick. Cleveland leading by 3. Miller outside. To Warwick. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Muhammad. Up and in from the low block.
That's a good find, setting his teammate up for the score.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
He's checked in for Owen. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Pass to Hayes. Johnson against Anderson. Walker with the screen for Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Muhammad pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Miller. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it goes down 2 points. 5 points in the game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
To the middle. And Johnson with the stop.
Boy, a well-timed leap that time by Joe Johnson. Major hops.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Romero, the pass to Hayes. Anderson with the ball. From downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
The Trailblazers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Jock. Shoots from 12. Muhammad pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Miller finds Johnson. Now Muhammad. Back to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And we are used to saying this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Romero, the pass to Anderson. It's deflected. Hayes with it, working on Warwick. They get it back. The shot's good from Hayes.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Anderson. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Pistons. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Up top, Walker. Covered by Miller. 5 to shoot. And Walker kicks to Jop. Here's Anderson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
To the inside. Here's Walker. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And
being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He has 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Antoine Walker. And 1 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland leading by 10. Pass to Richardson. Here's Newton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Walker. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Isley. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Richardson. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Walker. He has 5. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts one up from 19. That's good on the jump shot. Walker's got 7 points.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
It's Richardson on the wing. To the left wing. Pulls it up. And it's Hayes with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 11. Redick passes to Isley. Pass to Hayes. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And so it's Cleveland in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Now, here's Owens. Here's Hughes. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Now, here is Red. He's tightly guarded. Richardson outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Richardson, a volume perimeter shooter, incredible scorer, feels comfortable letting it fly from anywhere on the court.
For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Richardson. So he gets them both. Here's Isley. Pass to Redick. Now here's Owens. Richardson cover. Now Hayes. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Owens. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Mourning. Out to the right wing. Hayes with the steal. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Richardson can't connect from short range.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Pass to Isley. Redick with it. Here's Hughes. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here is Red. Still yet to score. Really left alone that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Isley. Red with the steal. Up the floor. Here's Newton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now a timeout call. Trailblazers trail by 14. Pass to Redick. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Isley the pass to Redick. Intercepted. Kicks it out to Richardson. Buries the long-range jumper. Richardson's got 11 points.
Good work spotting that gap and then exploiting it with a quality pass.
Pass to Hughes. Redick surveying the D. Hughes the pass to Redick. Portland moving the ball around. Owens dishes to Redick. Clock at 4. The shot's good from Isley.
Set the feet, spot up, excellent execution.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Pass to Red. Over Isley. Red misses. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The offensive rebound. Hughes, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Richardson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Portland making a change here. Diawara's checked in. Now here's Redick. Still without a basket. Here's Hughes. And the shot no good, a bit short. Cleveland leading by 13. Johnson outside. Pulls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
Isley the pass to Hughes. Here's Diawara. Covered by Johnson. It's tipped. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Hughes. Outside, Redick. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Trailblazers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And when you look at Portland, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Hakeem Warrick, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Miller comes in for Richardson. Trailblazers trail by 17. Romero, the pass to Isley. Six to shoot. Here's Romero. Bucket is good. He has 7.
He used his man as a decoy and takes the shot himself.
Cleveland leading by 15. Miller outside. Pass to Johnson from outside the arc. And it's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Redick. Here's Jop. Hayes. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Pass to Johnson. Pocket 6. Over Isley. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
In the mid-range, Johnson is reliable and consistent. He knows these angles so well.
Romero, the pass to Hayes. Here's Chop, and Muhammad sends it back. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line, 2 times.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A different look now for Portland. Walker's checked in for Hayes. Owens comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Anderson in for Isley. And so he makes both from the line. Trailblazers trail by 17. Walker a screen. Here's Romero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. And Cleveland making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Uncovered. Walker with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Anderson right side. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Cleveland leading by 15. Miller no up.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Anderson outside. Pass to Walker. Inside. Here's Jop. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Miller outside. Here's Warwick. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Jop. Jop's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Portland turns it over again. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Johnson outside. Pass to Warwick. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yep, it counts. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And here is Johnson. He's got 20. Richardson finds Johnson. And it's Miller in the corner. Johnson outside. Can they get it? Rebound by the Trailblazers. Shop's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Anderson with the drive. Pass to Walker. Here's Romero. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Cavaliers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Now Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought: buckets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Joe Johnson stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
And the second free throw, good.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Anderson outside. Pass to Owens. Johnson with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And sometimes defenses forget how tall Miller is. He uses that 6'8" frame so well inside.
Now here's Owens. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Miller outside.
Portland foul. Personal foul. Team's 5th foul.
The Cavaliers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
At the line, 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Muhammad. Both free throws good from Muhammad. Here is Anderson. Still scoreless. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
With some arc, the shot will not fall. Johnson with the defensive effort. Cleveland leading by 16. Richardson with it. He's got 13. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Richardson. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Outside, Walker. There's the pick. Bangs home the trifecta. Walker's got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Cleveland riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Now, here's Anderson. Scoreless thus far. Floats it up for Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Romero. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Miller. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Walker. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got 13.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. But right now, boy, he is cooking.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Johnson against Anderson. 6 to shoot. Johnson inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Anderson wide open, and the Trailblazers another three.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Here's the screen. Anderson against Johnson. Ring shot on the way, and it falls over the rim and in. He's got 10.
Hurting him with the in-between game.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Romero, the pass to Anderson. Now here's Owens. Covered by Miller from about 19 feet. And the basket by Owens. Owens has got his second basket of the night.
Operating out of the two-man game, he sees an opening and then calls his own number.
Pass to Johnson. Miller with the ball. Three-pointer. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Owens. He's guarded closely. Anderson passes to Walker. Here's Jop. 6 points for him. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And so here's Cleveland. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Miller outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Johnson from outside. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 26 points.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Trailblazers trail by 14. Anderson outside. Outside, Walker. To the inside. Here's Chop. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Portland. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Miller outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 9 points.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Pass to Owens. Anderson against Johnson. Walker is screen on Johnson. It's Anderson with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Joe Johnson picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And both free throws good for Anderson. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Miller, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Chop. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Owens, no good. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
On the wing, Walker. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Portland, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Miller outside. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Romero, the pass to Anderson. Now here's Owens. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Trailblazers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And Cleveland making a change here.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 15 to the paint, stolen by Walker. Pass to Jock. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Muhammad's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ball's knocked loose, and Cleveland turns it over again. Here's Isley. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Down low. And the dunk by Walker.
Explosive move by Antoine Walker. Throwing it down with force.
Johnson outside. Miller surveying the floor. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 12 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Isley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Isley's got 6.
On the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
Johnson outside. Miller outside. And Muhammad kicks to Miller. Walker with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Isley. Now here's Redick, covered by Miller. 5 to shoot. Walker, bounce pass. And that one's good. Chop.
Look, you'll take that shot every time up the floor.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Now here is Miller. Shot from the top of the key. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Redick. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Johnson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter. Trailblazers trail by 11. Here's Isley. 6 points for him. There's the screen. There's Walker with the 3. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Johnson's shot is off. The Trailblazers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. To the middle. Here's Redick. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Shoots from 8. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Walker's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Isley. Redick with it. He's guarded by Johnson. There's Walker with the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .141 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Newton. Now Miller, guarded by Walker. Richardson up top. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Richardson. At the line, one time.
And the free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 10. Redick passes to Hayes. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.